So welcome back to my channel. It's a strange one here, and yes, you can see I'm a little bit more tan than usual. I'm rocking a ridiculous looking farmer's tan. I went fishing at my mother is part of a Baptist church. She made friends with a deacon, and basically that deacon and her husband has a timeshare cottage, and it's about 2 hours from my hometown. And basically, we went up to enjoy a bit of fishing, enjoy a bit of sun, and hike a lot. So, why did I have a problem with this? Because it's a churchy group. It's a Baptist group. Most of these people are believers. I'm personally atheist. And as you know, I'm also part of the LGBT community as an ally, and as an actual member who likes to go to town on other women. So yeah, so basically I'm not exactly the most conservative person on the planet on some topics. So basically we ended up at Lowell Town. The topic of transgendered individuals came up, and we ended up talking about how one of our politicians here in my hometown is trying to bring non-specific gendered public bathrooms out. Great idea. Personally, I'm against it because you're trying to. It would just mark individuals as different when they use that bathroom, and nobody wants to feel different. Nobody wants to be singled out for harassment or violence, and this is a good way to do that. Anyhow, so this came up. There was a lot of the thing that left me speechless was the fact that one of my mom's churchy friends said, "Oh, so why don't these transgendered individuals actually pick a gender and stay with it?" Yeah, they're trying to. This is why it's called a transition. This is why it's a transition. They have a period of time where they go through psychiatric evaluations, they go through the hormone treatments, and they go to whatever extent they feel necessary in order to feel female or male, whatever their preferred gender pronoun is. So I just went, really? Like, I have never, I know the phrase, I knew that the phrase speechless with anger actually existed, but never experienced it until this weekend, when I just went, like, I'm not gonna talk, because if I talk, I will be literally spitting red hot needles at people, because I would be literally just, what the fuck is your problem? What is, like, why? And then there was another incident that came out the same day. We had a free newspaper, and there was this article in it. It's our hometown's newspaper, and basically it was describing gay spawn, which are the kids of lesbian and gay parents, partners who decide to have kids and basically raise them. I mean, it's a great thing. I mean, people who want to have kids, it's the fucking greatest commitment that you can ever do. And keep in mind, these are gay couples. They can't accidentally get pregnant, and they can't accidentally have kids. It has to be a great commitment in order to to get there. I mean, you have in virtual in vitro fertilization. You have all of these other techniques that are necessary. You have sperm donors. You have, like, the whole nine yards. So yeah, that's you can't accidentally get pregnant as a gay parent. You have to make that commitment. You have to say, we want to raise a kid. We want to raise a kid together. We think we have a stable enough and loving enough environment to raise that kid. So yeah, basically this discussion in air quotes, because it was more of a, oh, gay people are deviant kind of thing. Yeah, no, because you are seeing this generation of gay kids, gay spawn. I don't like that word. Don't like that phrase. Who are being raised as normal, decent people. They want to have a job. They want to hold down a job. They want to help the world. And we have bigots like people in my mom's church who basically said, "Oh, it's like gay people shouldn't exist. Gay people should keep it back in the closet. Gay people shouldn't be in the public eye, and gay people shouldn't be raising kids." Really? I mean, keep in mind that most gay parents need to go through a lot of red tape already, because there is a lot of red tape involved in trying to get lesbian and gay parents um, done or legally adopted or whatever. So yeah, one of my best friends is a gay spawn. Is a gay spawn. I hate that phrase. One of my best friends is a gay spawn. She's kind of geeky, kind of cool. Her mom raised her really well, and yeah, she's an awesome friend. And basically, I think it's like whoever raises you, whoever raises you, has done a good job. If you're volunteering your time, if you're actually doing well in school, if you're actually not not a psychopath, you know what I mean? It's basically you're doing well if you grew up and you're not harming anyone. So basically it was this weekend of unpleasantness, punctuated by lovely nature and fishing. So you can understand when I came back, I was pretty frustrated because I couldn't say a word to this group for the entire weekend because I'm out. I'm not out because my mom thinks it's a disgrace and she'll lose social standing within the church if her daughter was gay. And personally, I'm not out because I don't want all of that trouble to follow me because I haven't come out and I still pass as straight. People make certain assumptions about you, and basically they make certain illogical jumps. Is the better word. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm not out for that. I'm not out in that group for those reasons, but I am out with different people, and people have seemed to accept it. It's kind of funny because the newer generation has seemed to accept it a lot more than the older generation. And I think everybody's coming out thing is a little bit different. Anyhow, this was just my small rant over how small-minded people are, and I was just going. You guys were spouting so much bile that I literally thought to myself, like you tried to preach, the hate the sin, love the sinner kind of thing, but it wasn't anything like that. It was hate everything, hate the sinner, hate the thing. I was just about to say, people in glass houses should not be throwing throwing stones because, sweetie, you don't know how much of like the Bible you just wrecked your holy book. So yeah, I am. This is the reason why I'm not out within that community, but I do have a bunch of friends who really support me and who really say, "Hey, you're gay, no big deal." I expect to live my life like a normal person. I'm not gonna go out and murder somebody. I'm not gonna go out and steal some shit. I'm not gonna go out and steal away all of your rights. all of your straight person's rights. I just expect to be able to walk down the street with my girlfriend, with my fiance, hand in hand, and not have strange looks aimed at me, or not have to explain my relationship half the time. I mean, my best friend, best friend just came. My best friend, not friend, just came down, back to our hometown, and basically, she brought her husband. She recently got married again, and basically, her husband said, "Oh, so you're." Every time he sees me, he keeps on going, "Oh, you're a lesbian." It's a revelation. Really, people, really. Anyhow, it's a strange one signing off. Hope you enjoy your day and try not to melt in this heat.